everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine and this is Leah Sees Movies, back again with the next episode of Young Justice. Last episode we met Artemis. We finally have the full team together and I'm excited that moving forward I think we're going to get more into not just developing the team and their dynamics, but also like the greater DC universe for this specific show. From the thumbnail, I know Dr. Fate is in this, features heavily in this, so I figure like now that we've gotten not just the team, we're gonna start getting some maybe other members of the league besides the like 5 we've already seen. Yeah, and I'm really excited for that. It just feels like we're on to the next phase in the show, and you guys keep telling me that there's a lot to look forward to. So with that, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get started. Oh, okay. Straight into him then. Hey, New Orleans. I didn't need a label for that. We knew who this were. We knew where we were. See, they even made the Saints go marching in fun. That is power.
How can Madame Xanadu be of service? There is some.
Is that Cree Summer? That voice is very familiar.
Then Madame will make contact if fate be kind.
I feel like it's Cree Summer. Madame Xanadu. Okay. Madame Xanadu takes Venmo, cash, and PayPal. This can all be accomplished with a fan. Oh.
And cold.
That was supposed to be my wife? Hey, I think we both know you're the non-believer, Madame. And nothing would please me more than to be reunited with my bride. You will be with
Let her vibe. What? That almost felt like a Supernatural intro, actually. I will never recover from the hold the CW has on me. It's sad out here.
Calder's nice, don't you think? Handsome, commanding. You should totally.
She's like, ask out the one that's not the one I'm interested in.
The cutest couple? You and Wally. He's so full of passion and he's so full of
Burritos.
It.
I mean, I'm glad they're laughing, but petty.
Black Canary taught me that.
I learned a thing.
Date or a mission?
If we can be of help.
This is Kent Nelson, a friend. He is 106 years old.
Oh, wow.
And he has been missing for 23 days.
Are we sure he's not dead? I know he's not, but...
Towards Justice League.
Of course. Nelson was Earth's sorcerer supreme. He was Dr. Fate.
More like Dr. Fake. Guy knows a little advanced science and Dumbledore's it up to scare the bad guys and impress the babes.
I would be honored to help find him.
Me too. So honored. I can barely stand it.
The thing I like the most about Wally is the way he sticks by his principles.
It is the key to the Tower of Fate.
What are the chances we both so admire the mystic arts?
Sir.
Take us down.
Oh, of course it's in Salem. Does that cat talk? Please tell me it talks and it also turns into a tiger. Come on. If we're doing magic. It's the bad guy's cat. That's unfortunate.
I'm watching the show.
I was kind of hoping for a friendly talking cat tiger thing.
Soon enough, my friends will come to help me.
You're electrocuting an 106-year-old man? Rude.
This isn't simple camouflage.
So what do you think? Adaptive
Perhaps it's
electronics combined with phase shifting?
magic.
Absolutely not.
Dude, it's okay to believe in both. Nice. Does that come with an elevator, escalator? There's too many stairs. A climbing wall, even? Dr. Fate's cardio must go crazy.
Please state your purpose and intent.
We are true believers, here to find Dr. Fate.
It just immediately kicks Wally out. I mean, we didn't have to go with him. Just kick Wally out. It's a good time to learn to fly, Superboy. Who needs his own name? Murder on the nail beds. Ow!
Those were my favorite boots.
Oh, guess it didn't hurt that bad. Okay, we saved Aqualad, right? Because we don't need a fried fish situation.
Appreciate trespassers.
Mute.
So he's clearly using science, but he's doing the like affectation of magic.
My friends come to help me.
Really? It can read intent, but it's fooled by just its owner's voice saying the correct words?
I'm so hot.
You certainly are.
Wally!
Hey, I'm sizzling death. I'm entitled to speak my mind.
My physiology and McGann's are susceptible to extreme heat. We must climb out quickly.
I feel like if I could do it, I would already do it.
Truly answered the question. Red Tornado sent us to see if Mr. Nelson and the helmet were safe.
Whew, all right.
Don't worry, Megalicious. I got you.
Enough! Your little impress Megan at all costs game nearly got us all barbecued.
My fault.
You lied to the magic talking tower.
And called yourself a true believer. Wally, you don't believe?
Also, McGann girl,
Fine,
it,
fine.
you didn't realize he was just saying it to impress you? Come on, girl.
Hey, in primitive cultures, fire was once considered magical too. Today it's all just a bunch of tricks. Everything can be explained by science.
Let us test that theory.
Wait! The backdraft from the lava will roast us alive.
Well,
It's snow. Do you ever get tired of being wrong?
I like this because Artemis clearly is also very scientifically minded, but then she was like, sorcery. Let's roll with it.
In a pocket dimension.
Just take the evidence of your eyes, even if it doesn't make initial sense.
Ooh, maybe it's Nelson's magic wand.
You're a little bit of a bitch, aren't you?
I can't let go.
Well. I love a good underreaction.
Tell us how to find the helmet.
Did my thing about the stairs?
Can having too much fun.
This dude must get so many steps a day.
I am. Zap him again, or dump him off the side and watch him splat.
He sounds like a shock, lock, and barrel. All three of them.
Wally uses his understanding of science to control what he cannot comprehend. Acknowledging the existence of magic would be to relinquish the last vestige of that control.
I feel you, Wally.
Abracadabra!
Well, would you look at that?
Is there a reason they're not in uniform? But like none of them are, they're all literally just in their jeans. Even if you're like looking for a missing person.
I want it now.
It's like Satan's dickhead teenage son. So there is an elevator. Yay.
We're up against an opponent with tremendous mystic power.
Abracadabra? Guys all show and no biz.
Right you are. Abra is a charlatan, but Klarion the Witch Boy.
The
kid with
Witch
cat,
Boy?
He's an actual Lord of Chaos. The ultimate enemy of a Lord of Order.
We're in a Loki v TVA situation again.
I'm just an old coat fate used to put on. Until my wife Inza convinced me there could be more to life.
This is so cute. I love a wife guy.
Planted into his own personal playground of pandemonium.
More B words.
Friends of yours?
So, I feel like the magic tower should be helping us here. I take the elevator up and they just walk around on stairs forever. So is just anyone who wears the helmet become Dr. Fate? Or is it Dr. Fate is like an entity that lives within the helmet and you just kind of like...
Bubble will give you just enough time to do what you need to do.
Is Wally gonna put the helmet on? Ooh.
What you can't explain. Wally, believe in what you can no longer deny.
I mean, even if you think it's super fancy magic, just kind of roll with it. I mean, not fancy magic, fancy science. You go, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but apparently that helmet wields a lot of power to against these specific enemies, so let's just roll with it.
I want that helmet and
I want it now. Wally, we're in trouble. Tell Kent we need Dr. Fate.
So a dude who does science but pretends to do magic versus an actual witch boy. Like, what? Why are they teaming? Does he just want to learn magic, I guess? That's why he's like, dress for the job you want to have. I want to be a magician, so I'm going to hang out with this teenage sorcerer until I get some power.
put that on, you may never get it off.
Interesting.
I'm just delusional.
Still don't believe?
But you're...
Yep, but don't feel bad. As soon as this little brouhaha is over, my spirit will ascend, and I'll be reunited with my beloved Angel.
As soon as this little brouhaha, yep. Let's get into the status of the afterlife right now. That's fine, cool.
See, we're inside the helmet. You put it on, and my soul got sucked in. Probably because I spent so many years serving its master.
See, when I said this had supernatural vibes,
The real Dr. Fate.
this feels like when the angels possess someone.
Wanna watch?
This battle is pointless. You sought to take the helmet before it gained a host. But you are too late.
Shut it, yo fart.
It's a little messed up, though. I thought he was, an actual magic user. Instead, you just get possessed. I mean, I guess if it's for the greater good, but...
What gives?
Well, it is your body.
Then let me control it. With Fate's power and my speed?
Sorry, kid. Doesn't work that way. But you can see why I haven't put on the helmet in 65 years.
How did you live to 106?
This fight?
You see Inza before I do.
Big angels using people as vessel vibes. I'm sorry.
You're out of practice, Naboo. And that pathetic host body. Zero affinity for the mystic arts.
Okay, so it's better if the host body, can do magic. I guess there is an element of magical muscle memory, but if he can access the abilities of the host body, why can't he be like, holy crap, let me get super speeding and doing magic at the same time?
Difficult for a lord of order or chaos to maintain a presence on the physical plane. We use a human host, but that is not your way.
Is he bound to the cat? Yep. Oh.
We both know that creature is no cat, witch boy. And without your familiar, you have no anchor in this reality.
I like how they're just like, the cat's still fun though. We're not actually going to show him murdering a cat or anything cat shaped. That would be a hard swallow for the children watching. Seems like it's pretty easy to fight him then. Naboo's just like, but what if I don't take the helmet off?
Earth needs Dr. Fate.
That's what I thought.
Release this body.
Oof.
But I do not appreciate being permanently hidden away, useless, and isolated for decades at a time. Chaos must not be allowed to reign.
It's a rough bargain to find a vessel.
But in the meantime, I'll stick around.
Can they find a comatose person? Just put Dr. Fate on someone in a coma or someone who's brain dead? Oh.
The bargain is acceptable.
I know that voice too.
Before you go. Find your own little Spitfire. One who won't let you get away with nothing.
If this is foreshadowing Wally and Artemis, I don't... Because Lord knows McGann does not qualify as a Spitfire who doesn't let you get away with anything. But I can see it, but I don't know if I want to see it. It sucks though, because his soul is still trapped. Why can't he... You can't keep Dr. Fate's helmet on your souvenir shelf.
I was bioscripted into becoming Dr. Fate for a few minutes. No big.
Wait, you're still claiming there's no such thing as magic?
If it makes him feel better, whatever.
Find your own little Spitfire.
Hello, Megan. Guess who bought us 2 tickets to a magic
Absolute wrong girl. Also, is Red Tornado gonna, like, allow that? I'm conflicted about the end of this episode. Because I thought the whole thing was, I immediately forgot the old dude's name, but I thought he was saying, you know, put, like, the helmet back on me, and what I was saying was gonna work. Like, even though his body is, like, mostly dead, the power of Dr. Fate and Naboo would, like, keep him going until they could find a suitable host. But he didn't put the helmet back on the old dude, so I guess that old dude's just dead. But, you know, good for him. He gets to see his wife. But in the meantime, Dr. Fate is just floating around on Wally's souvenir shelf, which seems incorrect. Or not, I don't know. The way they zoomed in on the helmet and the fact that Naboo was pissed enough that he was just like, I don't even care. This 15-year-old's body sucks, but it's better to have a body than nothing. Somehow he's gonna escape the helmet. Which is interesting because then you have the concept of like, he's a Lord of Order, he's here to do the right thing, but maybe if he no longer cares about what body he possesses, who he takes over, in the pursuit of doing the right thing and maintaining order. And again, this is now just supernatural. Though to be fair, after like 300 and something episodes, I could make anything about supernatural if I try hard enough. And in a lot of times, I don't have to try that hard. But yeah, I just feel like at some point Red Tornado needs to like go, hey, what happened to my friend is missing. Can you guys go look for him? He's been missing for 23 days. He's dead. Are they not gonna go report that? Like, hey, sorry about your friend, he's dead. Oh, well, he was, you know, he was the host of Dr. Fate. What's going on with all of that? It's in Wally's souvenir shelf. The key to the magic tower is, I guess, in Aqualad's keychain, and we left his body on a rooftop somewhere. I realize maybe body disposal isn't the kind of fun details you want to add to your kid's show, but I feel like it should have been addressed. Like, you at least go in at the end and say, hey, we found your friend. Unfortunately, he was being held hostage and we lost him in the fight. Something, like, if there was a time for a post-credit scene, like, this is where I would want it, because it really bothers me that that's not addressed. Because we're leaving off on the, like, romantic foreshadowing and not in a little bit of Dr. Fate foreshadowing, but I'm just like, where's the emotional resolution for Red Tornado? That was his friend. I don't like that. Yeah, as far as Wally and McGann, like, it's getting a little annoying, but I also like that the show is aware of that and the other characters are like, okay, it's getting to a point where, like, it's not very enjoyable for anyone, so I just need McGann to actually say, no, stop, leave me alone, this isn't going anywhere, and then we can proceed. Wally and Artemis. Not enemies to lovers, like, you know, bickering coworkers to to lovers, but it's a steady trope for a reason. It's effective usually. I guess it's all about the execution, honestly. Before I shit on it, it's just about how well do they do it? Do they build those moments between them in a way that makes me enjoy them as a couple? And maybe they'll go completely left and not do it, but that was some heavy foreshadowing. So obviously Wally doesn't get it yet, but it seems like they're telling you pretty early on, like, this is what it's gonna be, which also explains why he was so antagonistic last episode. Because I was like, he's a really chill guy, like, he's doing the most about this girl he does not know. But he has to, because that's how you get an arc started. Okay. Yeah, it's also my favorite episode so far, but it is building the world, which is what I wanted, and I do think now we have this lingering threat of, like, is Dr. Fate in some ghostly form going to be able to temporarily escape the helmet and claim another poor innocent victim who happens to put it on or think it's cool? Like, the helmet's just going to go rolling down the street until some cosplayer picks it up. And they're just like, wow, cool helmet. And then they're just possessed by an ancient Lord of Order or whatever for a millennia. I mean, you wouldn't have to pay rent that way. Probably don't. But then you also die if he loses a fight. But I mean, he seems good at his job. He probably won't lose a fight. If we could turn off the pain sensors, I feel like it's not that bad a gig. Do you age in the helmet? Okay, because then it's bad. So if I take the helmet off and now it's like 40 years older, I'll be mad. I mean, but that guy aged up to be 106. I'm assuming either it's his own, I guess, latent magical ability, or it's a side effect of being the former Dr. Fate. If so, cool trip, but he still got old. He just lives a long time. Never mind then. But yeah, I definitely feel like we're going to be introduced to some magical character at some point who's going to be like the perfect candidate, and that's going to be like an unofficial part 2 to this episode, and I think that'll be fun. I think that's going to make it feel very complete. All right, I think that's all of my thoughts for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on Twitter at Leah Sees Movies, and I will catch you next time. Peace!